All right. Well, I'm going to pause this for a second. I want to get to we have another person on the panel with us. Hey, Keanu's here.
Ah, Keanu,
Hey.
hello.
How are you?
I'm unwell now.
You're unwell?
I clicked on your show and I
Yes.
hear this disturbing. They're so vulnerable, and if you ever need a reason to stay sober, just re-listen to these tapes.
That's why I keep doing these podcasts. I watch old clips of me. I watch John. I listen to this, and it's like, this is why I'm not having a beer. This is why. I just stayed in the woods by myself in a house filled with liquor and didn't touch it. And I did that by doing this, going on.
He's crowbarring. I'm an organ donor. I still a joke about my dick. Smithsonian.
So,
it's like,
is it? Listen to this. Is there any regret that you didn't get into the car that night?
No, obviously I'm like, but it almost gives me a morbid curiosity. And I say morbid because he's so drunk, but I mean, I wonder what he would have said. I don't know. I'm believing more and more, like, would he have like put his hand on my knee or something? I don't know.
Now,
I don't know.
We would see John make creepy, like little comments, kind of like this to you when you were on his show. Did he ever off the air, like make little suggestive comment? I said, I feel like he would have been having these conversations with you if you weren't married. He was already inappropriate with you knowing that you were married, but I don't feel like he pushed as hard as he does here.
He calls too much, and I fucking hate the text message. I'm sure you've gotten it, Neal. Call me. Don't do that to me. Yeah. You're overstepping your bounds. Call me. He talks. He keeps you on the phone for a long time. But it wasn't inappropriate. But he was so wasted. Do not text me. Come on, sexy. Can't do it. No. All right. Yeah. Now we're in weird territory. And when you think about it, why are you telling me we're going to do like, I jerked off to you in those pants.
Oh yeah.
Really?
I mean,
okay.
And it's like such that typical, like, desperate guy. Like, he always claims that, like, over embellishes how many women want him and stuff. But he's that typical guy that gets turned down by attractive women. And he does it. And he did it with you. I think Missy B was even saying that he hit on her.
I heard that too.
With people in the chat, Sunflower Dragon. Yeah.
Yes. So, and then what did he say? He said it to me in Oven. I remember this. He's like, but I was single at the time, or I didn't know she was dating Anthony, or something along those lines. It's like,
yeah. Well, now he says she's like an anti-Semitic hag, not that hot. And then I heard him talking about you today. Like, Keanu, you're not even that hot. I mean,
that's
seriously.
what happens. Yeah, like, I was an angel, and now I'm unfunny and I'm ugly, and I'm a whore.
Does he think we didn't see this for months? Like, it was on air over and over every day. Like,
now, Keanu, if I can get serious with you for a minute, where are you displaying your dookie for hottest female in the Dabbleverse? He
took it away from me and he gave it to Ashley Cummings.
You were stripped of your dookie for turning on the duke.
Topper. He's like, you weren't even gonna win.
And I have to tell you guys, that hurt. It was ripped from me. I was proud of my dookie, and he said I was never gonna give it to you actually anyway. I just felt bad for you.
Yeah.
It was actually gonna go to Ashley Cummings.
She's like a 4. She's a 4. But like before, he was like drooling all over you. Yeah. And Anthony's in here. He says it was at my house. He was hitting on Anthony's girlfriend.
Oh, I thought he meant the Dookie Award was at his house.
Oh.
No, that was the story. And I was like, but wait, so you're justifying it why?
What a fucking piece of shit.
No, when you look back, you go, yeah, that. So he's like, yeah, but I didn't know. And Anthony's like, it was at my house.
When you said, like, I would get that, like, call me, whatever, he would send me a link every day, because he acts now like I begged to come on and never asked to come on. And he would send me a link every single day, and he'd get mad if I didn't come on.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know what would drive me nuts?
Come on, yeah.
It would be like this. I'd say, I'll pop on if I can. I'm going to the gym. I'd be like, running. Are you done at the gym yet? How much longer at the gym? What mile are you on? Are you doing squats? Like, how much longer? Come on. It's like
more aggressive after each beer, I'm sure.
I know. It's like, well, what do you need? I thought that you were this like fabulous broadcaster.
He comes on every day saying, nobody else can do this. No other broadcaster can just talk like I can. I don't need anybody.
Yeah, do not pressure me. I said, I'll pop on if I can, but you're sitting there broadcasting and you're wondering what, I don't know, am I at mile 3 yet? I'm like, bitch, stop. Oh
it always made me laugh when he talked about being the greatest broadcaster and then his phone would start going off. And it's like, even like a podcaster who's like, 12 or something knows to turn their phone off.
But, that time that we got in that argument on his show with me, you and Ava, I was pickled up and on some, and I remember talking to John after the show. And, I was, of course, not saying nice things about you. He's like, oh, I know, Rob, but she's super hot. She's super hot. Like, I'm thinking, I said, yeah, but what's that to you, John? Like, I mean,
actually, it shouldn't be anything to him. Yeah, no, you're right. It shouldn't be nothing to you, dog. Yeah,
but now you're not that hot. Now that you're not.
Now I'm no longer funny, and now I'm just a stupid whore. And my parents raised me wrong, and I'm ugly. And he gave me the dookie out of pity.
Yeah, which always makes you. Everyone's just a complete loser afterwards. It's like, well, why did you have them on your show? Like,
me, I know
for so long. Yeah,
he would. I was on his show like all the time, making an ass of myself and doing it for free. And now he says, that I'm racist now too. I'm unwatchable. I'm untalented. I fuck dogs now. He thinks so. It's like, well, why did you have me on your show all the time? Like,
and he used to ask me all the time to put him in a movie, but now, like, anything I make is like is complete trash. And I'm like, well, why did you want to be in it for? I don't know.
No, right. And he cannot stand that you're sober. You've lost a few lbs. You're tan and like doing well, and you're happy. He can't fucking stand it. He's jealous of it. Yeah.
Yeah. He sends Dan is in here, just, constantly trolling in the chat for his master. And I mean, they're just so envious. It's unreal.
I have to say, I hope Dan never stops going on there. I wrote it down. I think I wrote it down. It was like, he said something so insane to John. It was, you are the living, breathing
embodiment of the American
dream.
Yeah.
I think I messaged you when that happened, and we were both like, yeah, I just heard that.
I made a note of it. He said, you are the living, breathing embodiment of the American dream, John. And John doesn't go, okay,
I know.
Stop. Yeah. He goes, I am.
Yeah. Any normal person would. I mean, even when I was fucked up, I went on this show, some shitty show, and I was all fucked up, and they tried fucking with me like that, and they were like talking about like over the top how great I am and how I'm an American here, and I even fucked up. I picked up on it. I'm like, all right, like John, like not at all. He will never see that.
Even just what we're hearing with Kate, and I never heard the Kate Meany tape season 1 or 2. I don't know.
Either have I, but I hear these ones that were sent.
That's why, I'm not sure if these are. I heard they weren't on those.
She says something to him and he goes, yeah, you're right. No, he's just unabashedly like, and obviously she's being like, she's obviously like playing him. What she's saying is ridiculous.
Like, you're a lover, John, or something like that. And he's like,
now Keanu, isn't it odd that isn't it bizarre that he refers to himself as the Duke in private conversations in the third part? Like we were saying, like, okay, maybe he's doing that on the air, like embellish it and be on camera. But he's talking to he's like, the Duke delivers. The Duke.
They're talking in this like very vulnerable vocal fry. He's laying in bed, I guess at his mother's house, and he's referring to himself as the Duke. It is fucking disturbing. It is so disturbing. Is he on the spectrum or soming? Like, could that be it? Like something is wrong.
I think he's pickled his brain up a lot. But I mean, so he could just have what they call wet brain.
Earlier tonight when OG Mumbling Nick was on, and he mentioned that he had an opioid addiction.
Yeah.
And John's like, that's nothing. I drink beer and he just made it seem like it was no big deal. Like you could do anything if you're on opioids. He's like, it's harder to drink beer and do work. And I was like, oh my God.
Listen, I felt like I could do anything on opioids. I would cuss out guests, my managers. Yeah, you really feel like you can do anything on opioids? I was a fucking mess.
You even, and you know what? And like you have some self-awareness though. You've never made not even like an ounce of a fool of yourself, at least not in my opinion. I loved when your TV fell down. That's a good story. My TV fell down and I went to rehab. John could never. No. This is not right. Obviously, what's going on here? Yeah.
Okay. He would have been creepy. I don't know if he would have like. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know if he'd gropey or anything, but he definitely would have been creepy.
That's what I said. Maybe I'm naive. I would think that maybe, he's a fucking slob, I guess, though. Yeah. Who fucking knows? He was wasted. Yeah. So
now, did you try to tell him? Was he like bragging? Like, because you were at the Rodneys. Was he bragging like, I'm going to go up and read Anthony's police report? Did he like fill you in on that? And did you like try to tell him it wasn't a good idea, or did you?
I told him no, that's a terrible idea. I mean, I said, I didn't go, John, that's such a stupid fucking idea. I said, they're rooting for you. Anthony packed, honestly, and I hate to say it, but Anthony kind of packed out that room for him. Yeah. They would have been on his side. It doesn't matter if they know your jokes, but I guess, Ava's influence was more than, who cares? He could have done a little bit of roasting. He could have done like just a tiny bit. If he said, oh, look, Clubfoot's here, people would have been like, like anything. But instead, he made the absolute wrong decision. Fuck the club over. And I was like, you made a choice and you stuck with it. But he's coped with it so hard. He's convinced himself that was the amazing thing to do. Yeah.